Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for viewing this video. Before we get started with discussing the contents of the video, I wanted to introduce my nonprofit, the Accelerated Training Program. Our vision is twofold. First, we want to expose all marginalized groups to cybersecurity education, as well as removing the systemic exclusion of cybersecurity education to marginalized groups. Our website is www.t-atp.org. And if you would like to partner or want to learn more, please visit our contact page where you can fill out your name, your email, and a message, and we will get back to you. And again, thank you so much for viewing the contents of this video. Please check out the nonprofit when you have a moment, and let's get to the video. Hello, and welcome to another video of solving a starting point machine. In this video, we're going to look at vaccine. I have already solved 6 of the 9 tasks, so I'm going to talk about it quickly and then we're going to finish this room. Okay, so I am already connected to the starting point network. I'm going to spawn my machine. Excuse me. Okay, so we have our IP 10.129.204.148. So besides SSH and HTTP, what other services is on the box? So let me okay, and FTP port 21. So this is FTP. So yep, FTP. Okay, and I'm gonna wait till this is done. Okay, yep, it's FTP. So that's here. And oh, look, we can do anonymous login. So what does that mean? That means we can log in as an anonymous user and select any password and we should be able to get in. So let's prove that out. I am going to get the IP address. So I'm going to copy and I'm going to say FTP open. And I'm going to paste the okay. Okay, so right now it's saying, okay, do you want to log in as the current user, which is me, the Fluffy007? And I'm going to say no, and I'm going to type in anonymous, and it's like, okay, select a password, and we can enter any password. I'm just enter password. And as you can see, we're in, because if we do a ls, we see there's a backup.zip. Okay, so how do we get this file? We use get backup .zip, and what's that going to do is going to save to our machine. So here, I'm just gonna say ls. We have it. We have a backup. Okay, so the service can be configured to allow login with any password. So that's the anonymous, and that's what I mentioned before, and that's what I showed you here. It says it right there. Anonymous FTP login allowed. So that's as long as you're the anonymous user, you can enter any password, and it will let you on. Um, okay. What is the name of the file downloaded over this service? That's the backup.zip. That's what we did. Okay, so what script comes with John the Ripper and generates a hash from a password protected zip archive in a format that allows us to crack it? So if we go to Google and we say John the Ripper zip file, and it is zip to John. Zip to zip to zip to John. Excuse me. Okay, so now we need to find the password. So what we're gonna do, if we go here, and I am gonna say zip to John. Because what we need to do, we need to get the hash so we can try to get the password because the zip is password protected. So I don't want that. So let me try zip to John. So I'm gonna say zip to John, and then I'm gonna okay dash O here in the file name. So the file name is backup.zip. Thing I must no. Okay, so I didn't need the dash O. Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, this is what I had. Uh-oh. Is this moving slow? Come on, John. Or list. Okay, this should work. Share or list. Mark you. Okay, I figured out my error because I was like, now I know I did this right. Okay, so I actually did a looked it up on YouTube here, and the reason why John the Ripper was saying no password hashes left to crack was because it already cracked it. I must have used this. I must have done it before. And so the password is 741-852-963. So, um, for you, the watcher, how you would do this, you would use this command, John word list, your word list, and then the file to your hash, and then it would display to the console. For me, since I already did it, it was like I'm not displaying this. I already cracked it for you, so I had to use the show command for it to show. So it's 741-852-963. Okay. So, and if we go here, I can close this, I can close that, I can close that. If I go here, oh, wrong one. Okay. Oh, okay. I was jumping ahead. Okay. So, so we have this uh yikes. We have this password. So now if we go to home and we go to the backup and if we say extract here, it's going to ask for a password. So we're going to paste this in and what do you know? It extracted. Okay, so we have a styles.css, which is cascading style sheets. That's really not important in our case. Index.php. This is PHP. And what do we have here? Oh, if the username is admin and the MD5 is this, well, we log in. So, how can we crack this MD5? Well, MD5, first of all, is extremely insecure. So, what we can do, we can go to Google and we can go to CrackStation. That's what it's called, CrackStation. And I like CrackStation. Um, we can paste that, and it supports LM and TLM, MD2, 4, 5, SHA-1, SHA-224, 256. So it's just not MD5. So, and we have the admin password, which is QWERTY789. So that is that right there. So I had jumped a little bit. So we needed to use the password to extract the zip file. And then from the zip file, we went to the index.php. Going to the index.php, we see the username is admin and we see the password is an MD5 hash. We went to CrackStation and we got the MD5 hash, which is QWERTY789. Okay, now what we're going to do is we um we are going to log in. 10 129 204 10 129 104 204 128. Okay. 148. Jesus. Okay. It's 24. It's not going to find it because it's like, hey, I don't want HTTP. 129, 10, 24, 140. It's not going to find it. 148. Okay, I don't want HTTPS. I want HTTP. Okay, finally. Okay, so we're going to say admin and we're going to paste in QWERTY789. And we're in. Okay? Okay. So we're in and we're looking at the card catalog. Now, if we scroll down, what option can be passed to SQLmap to try to get command execution via the SQL injection? So we know we have an SQL injection. So this is a Google question. So I'm gonna go to Google. Let's say command. Okay, so let me see if I say shell. Okay, it's not here. I think I have an idea of what it is. Okay. So we want to. The question kind of can be passed to SQL map to get command execution. So with command execution, we want to get a shell. Okay. So the way to do that is OS shell. Yep, it's OS shell. So now, okay, so we have the admin dashboard and we know we have SQL injection, but where is the SQL injection? We have this search here. Let's add a quote and see what we get. Oh, okay. Error. Unterminated quoted string at or near line 1, select star from cars, were named like. So this little line tells us we have SQL injection. So how are we going to use SQL map to get it? Well, first we're going to open burp. And burp is an interception proxy that sits in between the client, which is us, and the server. And so what we can do is we can change values, we can look at the values. It's pretty much an intermediary step. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the traffic. We're not going to change it, we're going to look at it. So we need to configure burp, and what we're going to do is we're going to change our proxy settings, and we're going to have it go to our localhost 127.0.0.1 port 8080, which is listening on burp. You see that here, started on 127.0.0.1 So now if we go to proxy and we say intercept on, and if we go back to the admin and if we say test, we see here we have the web browser is freezing. Well, it's waiting. And it's waiting because we have successfully intercepted the traffic. So what we're going to do, we're going to send this to repeater and we're going to turn intercept off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open a new tab and we're going to say SQL map and we're going to say URL, and the URL we're going to use is here. So what is it? Okay. I should have had this. 10.129 12.4 148. Okay. And we're also going to get this cookie here. So what we're doing is we're looking for SQL injection. Well, we know we have it. And what we're doing now is we need to get a shell. So we're going to have SQL map and we're going to mimic this session. So the way that we're going to mimic the session is we need to get the cookie, and that's this PHP session ID. So we're going to copy this and we're going to paste it here. And I'm going to say, oh, no wonder why. Okay, so. And I'm going to say OS shell. Okay, it's saying, looks like the back end of the database management system is Postgres SQL. Do you want to skip? Yes. Do you want to include the testing? We'll say yes. Okay. So if we did this correctly, we should get a shell. No. Okay, so it's saying search is vulnerable. We were able to prove that. Do you want to test? No. Okay, so we got our shell. Okay, so if we go back, okay, what program can the user run as root without run as root using sudo? Okay, so there is a command sudo -l, which goes to the sudoers file, and if which lets you know, okay, what can a user run? Um, what program can they run as root? So yes, okay, okay. So wait, so okay, so it says the connection reset, so we might have to do this again because this should work. Sudo l, yes. Okay, so let's go back. I noticed the command in shell, and then I thought this would be easy because I was like, wait, I have the admin, and let's see if they reuse the password. They didn't, so that would be too much like right. Okay, so let me go back to burp because we need to get the cookie again. So I'm gonna say test. Okay, and I'm gonna take this again. Okay, wrong one. Not that one. Okay. Also, this shit. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Paste clipboard. Okay. So this shell really isn't good. So what we're gonna do? Let me click off burp. So what I'm gonna do now, and I'm gonna say reverse shell. One liner. Okay, so we're going to do a reverse shell, and we're going to make it more stable. Okay. So I'm going to take this here. Okay, so let me do and see. I just like using 44, 45. And I'm going to paste this. And I'm going to change this to 44, 45. And I think I need ton 0, so 10, 10, 10, 14, 103. 14, 103. Yeah. Did this work? Oh, we might have to do this again. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, we're probably going to have to do this again. So, think I know why. So, bash C. So, we're entering. Okay, I think I know why this isn't working. Because we're entering the command, and OS Shell is like, I don't know what you're trying to do. So let's take this. I'm gonna copy, and I'm gonna say bash C. So we're saying, hey, we want to do this command. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's exit because we're going to have to do this again. Let's go to burp. I'm going to close that. Okay, let me go to burp. Let me turn intercept on. Let me go to the admin dashboard. I'm going to refresh. Okay, because we need to get our new cookie. As you can see, this shell is not stable for OS shell because here it says unable to connect to the target URL, and we have to get a new session cookie. So the reason why I'm trying to do a reverse shell is to make it more stable, so we don't have to keep getting a new cookie. Okay, so if I say, let me copy, paste, yes. Okay, that didn't work. Because I would have it by now. Okay, so let me do this again. So it's not my ETH0, it's my ton0. Kind of guess that. So let me, hopefully, this will be the last time I will need to do this. Okay. Okay. Copy. Paste. Go. Okay, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to change the IP. If this works. Okay, I think I might need a new cookie. So let me. It's hanging. Okay, so that should. Okay, that was really weird. QWERTY 79. Okay, so I'm gonna say test. I'm gonna turn intercept on. I'm gonna, for some odd reason it got hung up. Okay, don't tell me this is the same one. I think this is the same one. Let's see if this works. Okay, it does. Okay. So I'm going to copy this. And I'll paste, but I'm going to change 10, 10, 14. 10, 14. 103. Yep. Okay. So it worked because, yes, we have it. Okay. So if we go ls, okay. So now if we go sudo l, okay. So a terminal is required. Okay. So now, oh, Dang it! Okay. oh my god, we're so close. Oh. Okay. okay. Okay, so let me go. Because we got to be quick because this is timed. Oh God. Okay. Um. Reverse shell terminal. Uh. Okay. Spawn TTY. Okay. Whew. We got to be on it. Okay. We need to go to a fully interactive. Okay. We gotta do this again. Whew. I don't know if y'all are excited. I'm excited. Okay. okay. So, where is it? Okay, so okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Come on. Stop. Okay. Let me turn on. Let's do this again. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So it's giving us. It's kind of weird. Okay. Uh, let me go. Okay, let me exit. Let me exit. Let me see if this works. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let me copy. Let me paste. Yep. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to do this over again. Dang it, because I didn't set up my listener. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so that's there. So let's go here. I want that. I'm gonna copy. Let's see if we can beat against time. Okay. Sudo L. What? What? I don't think this is it. Oh. Okay. 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 It's asking for the password of QWERTY. Okay, so we see the assignment. Dang it. Okay. Lord, let's. Okay. Okay. Because they playing. No. Okay. Let's. Come on. Mm-mm. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay. Find. Okay. this is a red herring. Yeah. Why is this not working? Terminal. Okay. Huh. Okay. So we see here we have a password of Postgres, and that's their password. Okay. So let's do the sudo L again because now I have the password. Sudo L S. Paste. What do you mean that's not correct? That is correct. I'm looking at it. Okay. Oh. Paste. Okay. Yes. Okay. What can we use? VI. So they can use VI without so this is VI. VI. This better be right. That's right. VI. I don't know why it was tripping. Alright. Okay. So, user flag. Okay. Now. Okay, whatever. Okay. That isn't going to help me. Okay. Oh! Knew that was going to happen. Okay. So, if we want to go. Okay, so we're gonna look for privilege escalation with VI. Okay. Privilege escalation VI. Okay. Because we almost there. We almost there. We are almost there. Okay. 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 We have sudo, so we're gonna use this at the bottom. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy and I'm gonna go here. This is our new IP. I'm gonna log in because we need to get the cookie. Okay. So now I'm gonna go back and do the manual proxy because I want to do burp. I'm gonna capture the traffic with burp. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Now I'm going to take this cookie. and we're going to change this IP to 129.95. 175? 174. Okay. Now we're going to do this again. We're going to stop burp. We're going to turn the intercept off. Okay. So it's like it's Postgres, and we're pretty much doing everything over again. Let me do that. So that's our listener. Okay. I'll take this again. Okay. No, we don't want to test. Okay, we have our shell. So we're going to paste. We have that there. And we have that. So if we go here and we're going to do the shell. Okay. 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 So user.txt. Okay. So we have that. It's in the var lib Postgres. So we have user paste. Okay. Now we have the password. Okay. We have the password. So if we say sudo l, and it's like, what's the password? We have the password. We pasted that in. So before, the VI didn't work because when we tried to use this, it didn't work. So how about we do this, but we need to set the shell. So how are we going to do that? Well, we see here, we have this PG HBA configuration file. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Okay. We need to get a new cookie. Okay. Dashboard. Intercept. Excuse me. Okay. We're going to get the new cookie. You know, I'm going to turn this off. Now, let's look at something because we actually have the password of. Oh, we had the password. Oh, crap. Because I closed it. Okay. So I have PHP. So now what we're going to do. Because So I closed the wrong one. Crap. So I'm going to have to do all this over again. Okay, we have the shell. Good. Now, I am going to have to copy this and bash C. Paste. Okay, so what is my 10, 10, 14? $14. 10, 10, 14, 103. Okay. Yep. Okay, did it not? Okay, it hit. Okay, good. Okay, now we're going to spawn a shell. We're going to copy. We're going to paste. Oh. Okay. So if we go dashboard.php, we have a password here. So let's copy this. We're going to keep that. Now, what we're going to do now, let's see, because we had an Nmap. We had FTP, SSH, and 80, or HTTP. So let's see if we can, instead of doing the SQL map, let's see if we can say Postgres at 10. Okay. Okay, so we're in. So now we don't need to do the SQL map anymore because this Postgres is what we can use for um, the Postgres is the same for SSH. So we're in the box. So we don't need to do um, this anymore. Okay. Once we receive the password, that was it. Okay. Now, okay, and we see that here. So if I say sudo -l, it's going to ask for the password. We have that. Okay. So let's say BNVI, Etsy, Postgres, QL, 11, main, PG, HB. Okay. Okay, it wasn't working because that's what I wanted to do. So what we're going to do here, I want to add the shell. So here, we can actually close that because we don't need it anymore. We can turn that off. We can actually get rid of the proxy because we don't need that anymore. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the shell. And how we're going to do that, we're going to say set shell equal bin sh. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna see if this works. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna say sudo bnvi bnvi. Okay. So I figured out what I was doing wrong. I was trying to save because we're going to execute this, and I was trying to save it inside of the configuration file, which wasn't correct. So we know for the sudo L that we can do we can modify this PG HBA configuration file using VI. So what we're going to do, we're going to say bin VI. Okay. Now, we've completed this step. Now we're going to do the middle step. So we're going to say set shell bin sh. Okay. And then we're going to call the shell. Okay. That didn't work. Okay, let me try. Oh, sudo. Okay, I had to do sudo grass. Okay. Uh, abort. Okay. Sudo bin vi etsy PostgreSQL 11 main pghp conf. Uh, okay. So we did both. We said set the shell to bin sh, and then we set the shell, and so this is going to spawn an interactive system shell. So if we say who am I am root. So now if I go to root, we've received the root flag. Yay! Okay. So this machine was pretty extensive. So we had a zip first. Excuse me. I'm going to try to see if I can walk through all of it. We had FTP. We logged in as anonymous with any password. We downloaded the backup.zip. From there, we used zip2john to get the hash. Did I remove that? Yeah, that's here. So, and again, it wasn't showing for me because I had already cracked it, but for you, you would do this command, John, a word list. I always use rocku.txt, and then the name of your hash. And then the hash will be displayed. The password. The password is here 741-852-963. So then we extracted the backup, entered the password, gave us this. Then we went to index. We saw the username was admin, password was an MD5 hash. Went to the internet, went to CrackStation, got the MD5 hash, which was QWERTY 789. Then we went to well, it's closed now. We logged in, went to the search, noticed that the search had an SQL injection. Then we use SQL map. Where is that? Yeah, we use SQL map along with burp. We passed in the URL, including the search, because this parameter is where the injection is. We passed in the cookie because we wanted to use our current session, and then we wanted to get a shell, a command shell. From there, we then wanted to get a more stable reverse shell. That's what we did here. And the bash C is saying we want to enter a command, and then this is to actually get our reverse shell, which is shown here. And we were able to do that. Then we did the TTY to make the terminal nice and pretty. And then from there, we noticed we went to the var www html. We noticed the dashboard.php. Looking inside of that file, we saw a password. This was the Postgres password, because when we tried to do the sudo l, it was saying what's the password. So we found the password, and then we were able to do the sudo l. From there, oh, and we used the ton0 link because we wanted to make sure our IP was on the one was from the starting point network. From there, since we had the password and we had a username, it was like, let's try to use SSH and see if the password is the same for the Postgres user. We did that. It was. So then we didn't have to do the SQL map anymore. Doing an ls, we saw the user.txt. Then we did the sudo l, put in the password for Postgres that we had. And it said, okay, for Postgres, they can run vi for this file. And then when you do this, you can run this as root. Okay? So I tried to do sudo vi, and it was like, hey, you can't do that. It's both of these together. So trying to do this will not work. Trying to do this will not work. It's together. You need to run both of these together. Okay? So then from there, I did the sudo vi with this configuration, and then I executed this. So I set the shell to bin sh, and then I did shell, and then from there it escalated us from Postgres to root, and then we got the root password. So this one was it was some turns, especially with this sudo l, because I was thinking, oh, okay, I just need to use vi, but no, it's vi plus this file, this configuration file, so they work together. Okay, so I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.